Good afternoon. Please stand for the singing of our national anthem by Gianna, Sollitto, class of 2018, and remain standing for the invocation, which will be offered by Rabbi Stephen Jablow, Bryant University Jewish chaplain.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome. Every year at this time, year after year, my mind doesn't change. I still find commencement to be a bit of a misnomer for this ceremony that we are undertaking. I still believe that at the moment, most of you graduates are thinking not, I'm beginning, but I am done. I just did it. And this is understandable, considering just how hard you have worked to arrive at this milestone today. And you do have work ahead of you. In Pirkei Avot, the ethics of the fathers, the rabbis say, Lo alecha hamlacha ligmor, velo ata ben chorin lihibatel mimenu. And this means, it is not upon you to complete the task, but neither are you free from trying to do so. This teaches us that each of you must go out and seek to make a difference in the world. You may not change it entirely on your own, but you must join in and make the attempt. You, our graduates, will leave us today with the skills to engage in the world. Put those skills to good use. It is my privilege at this time to offer words of blessing as we each embrace our own thoughts of hope and of gratitude. Mekor HaChaim, source of all life, bless our graduates today with the wisdom to use their learning to enact a positive change in the world. May they achieve prosperity, security, righteousness, and responsibility in all of their endeavors. Bless their teachers, their mentors, their friends, and their families. May we all rejoice in the wondrous fruits of their labors. Blessed are you, God, from whom all blessings flow. Shehecheyanu v'kiyamanu v'higiyanu lazman hazeh. For giving us life, sustaining us, and allowing us to reach this joyous moment. Amen.
Please be seated. Please welcome the president of Bryant University, Ronald K. Makeley.
Thank you. The chairman of the Board of Trustees, Mr. Bill Conity, will now officially open these commencement ceremonies. Chairman Conity.
Thanks, President Makeley, and on behalf of the Board of Trustees, I want to wish all the graduates, their parents, their extended families, the faculty for getting us to this point, a sincere gratitude and appreciation on behalf of the board. So my official business is to say, by the authority in me in the state of Rhode Island and as chairman of the Board of Trustees, I hereby formally convene the Bryant University 2018 graduate commencement exercises.
Thank you, Chairman Conity. Distinguished guests, faculty, staff, and especially the graduate school class of 2018. You and your family and friends who are here on a very special day. This is a day for you, the graduates in this class, to be recognized both in the College of Business and in the College of Arts and Science for your advanced degree. Many of you have been busy raising families and perhaps maintaining a job, and others have pursued their degree full-time. You've pursued a dream and earned a Bryant master's degree. And what you all have in common, perhaps beyond late nights, group projects, and intense study, and maybe even a trip to Germany for those who are in the MBA program, is that you have sacrificed to receive this degree. Your foresight of earning this advanced degree will now hold you in good stead as you go on in your careers. Only 12% of Americans have an advanced degree from a higher educational institution. So you set yourself apart in two specific ways. First, you will shortly have a new credential that you can put on your resume. But perhaps more important is that you have demonstrated that you want to continue learning, that you are willing to accept the challenges of educating yourself constantly. By earning this graduate degree at Bryant, you've demonstrated that you can not only be successful, but that you will continue to learn. And this is critically important for your future, because in my opinion, you will face enormous changes as we see the fourth industrial revolution take place with big data, analytics, artificial intelligence, cybersecurity challenges, and even quantum computing that will happen in your life. So be open to new ideas. Continue to learn. Don't make this the end, but just make this the beginning. Today, your master's degree is a special honor indeed, and we salute all of your determination, your ambition, and your success. But I'd like to pay special tribute to your families, your parents, your brothers, your sisters, your uncles, your aunts, perhaps your spouse, and maybe even over there, a couple of children. These graduates, for you families, they needed your support. Your support was perhaps worth more than they realize. Today is a triumph not only of graduation, but of love and family. So would the graduates please rise and give a special round of applause to your families who are with you today and who have supported you through this endeavor. Thank you. Please be seated. In addition to your family, the other group of individuals who I would like to recognize is the faculty, who have chosen a career of intellect, who have dedicated themselves to perhaps the most noblest profession available, educating human beings to make their lives and society better. And so I would ask our faculty who are here today, who have taught many of you, would you please rise and accept our round of applause for all of your dedication and teaching. And as I like to say, every graduation, if one of these faculty members has had an incredible impact on your life, perhaps transformational, take the time to send them a written note, not a text message, A written note is still the preferred way to say thank you and to thank them for what they have done for you. So good luck to all of you as you re-enter this exciting and changing world with the new recognition of your advanced degree. At each of our commencement exercises, the university seeks to recognize individuals of noteworthy life accomplishments to receive our highest honor, the honorary doctorate degree. Our honorary degree recipient and commencement speaker today is Ms. Sandra Glaser Parrillo, who will receive the honorary doctorate of business administration. It is a distinct honor and privilege for me to introduce Sandra Glaser Parrillo, President and Chief Executive Officer at Providence Mutual Insurance Company, who will deliver the graduate commencement address. She is a leader not only of her company, but also in her industry and in the state of Rhode Island. She serves on the board of trustees of the American Institute for Chartered Property Casualty Underwriters. She's also a member of the Greater Providence Chamber of Commerce, where she serves as the vice chairperson of that board. She serves as a member of the Rhode Island Governor's Insurance Council, and she has been involved in many other civic and charitable endeavors. It is an honor for this institution to award her our honorary doctorate of business degrees. She holds a BS in business management and a BA in mathematics from Rhode Island College and an MBA from the University of Rhode Island. It is a pleasure to have someone of this character and accomplishment here today, where we will bestow upon her the honorary doctorate and have her deliver our graduate school commencement address. At this time, I ask Trustee Patricia O'Brien to please accompany Ms. Parrillo to the podium.
Sandra Parrillo has been widely recognized as a leader in her industry and was named one of the region's 25 most influential and industrious businesswomen by Providence Business News. Ms. Parrillo was named CEO and President of Providence Mutual 18 years ago, and under her leadership, the organization has flourished into a growing and financially strong enterprise, and presently is the oldest mutual insurance company in New England and the 5th most established in the United States. In 2001, she received the Charles B. Willard Achievement Award from Rhode Island College. In 2010, she was the recipient of the Women in Insurance and Leadership Award from Insurance Networking News Magazine. And in 2011, she was named Insurance Professional of the Year by the Insurance Library of Boston. Ms. Parrillo is a woman who is deeply involved with life and the well-being of charitable causes, foremost of which is the Tomorrow Fund, which she has generously supported and contributed her time, resources, and personal involvement over the years. Sandra Parrillo, you are an individual of extraordinary achievements. However, beyond the professional accomplishments and engagements with public life, you are widely thought of as a special person to meet, be acquainted with, and work beside. Those who know you best describe you as one who is first and foremost committed to your faith and family, that you are a person with a joy and zest for life, and one who takes time for people and attends to the needs of others. This institution is dedicated to the purpose of fostering graduates who, like you, are prepared to make a difference in the world of commerce and in the lives of others beyond the office. You serve as a role model for the women and men graduating today to move into their careers with courage, compassion, and humility. Bryant University is proud to have you here today and seeks to honor you by conferring upon you the degree of Doctor of Business Administration, honoris causa, with all its rights and privileges.
President Makeley, I have the honor to present Sandra Glaser Parrillo to accept the honorary degree of Doctor of Business Administration, honoris causa, and request that you confer upon her this degree with all its rights and privileges.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Bryant University, I grant the honorary degree of Doctor of Business Administration and cause you to be vested with the hood of Bryant University. Congratulations. Please welcome to the podium your commencement speaker, Dr. Parrillo.
Wow, this is amazing. Thank you for your very kind words, Dr. Murray. And Provost Sulmacy, thanks my new hood. And thank you, President Makeley, for asking if I was available on May 17th. You see, it isn't every day a university leader you admire and work with calls to say, the Bryant Board of Trustees would like to invite you to deliver the graduate school commencement address and confer on you an honorary doctorate of business administration. Well, naturally, as the CEO of an insurance company, I'm risk averse, and I didn't want to tempt fate getting here. So I was very careful to observe the strictest of Bryant traditions, and I didn't pass through that archway before I got here. I wanted this degree. Cabinet, deans, professors, family, friends, and graduates, good afternoon, and I am honored to be here with you today. This distinction is unexpected and overwhelming. Receiving an honorary doctorate is not something you plan on or even dream of, and it's humbling to realize that people have taken note from afar of your leadership and the successes of your team and company. So thank you most sincerely. In December 1992, I was a couple of months removed from where you, our graduates, are sitting now. After a decade in the workplace, I was an MBA student at the University of Rhode Island, and like some of you, my journey took a little bit longer than you would imagine. You can attest that balancing a full-time job and an academic course load is not an easy thing to do. But after 4 years, I was on the verge of graduation. I had one more final exam, and I had my degree. Looking back now, I wonder how I did it. You see, that exam wasn't the only deadline I was up against. After several years of marriage and thinking kids weren't in the cards, I was pregnant with my first child. My due date was December 5th, and my final exam was December 8th. So thank you, Marissa, for accommodating my schedule and arriving on December 21st. Fast forward a few years with my MBA in hand and my responsibility at Providence Mutual growing, our family grew again with the birth of our son, RJ. And a few years later, I was named CEO of the 4th oldest mutual insurance company in the United States. I was the company's 12th chief executive officer, and after 200 years, its first woman leader. I had it all. It was an exciting time, which quickly turned into a terrifying one. My son, at age 6, was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. So after less than 2 years in the position, I offered my resignation as CEO. It was just too much. RJ was my priority. My family was my priority. My board chair at the time didn't accept the resignation. Instead, he said, let's see what happens. Let's wait this out. Well, waiting it out meant turning RJ's room at Hasbro Children's Hospital into the Providence Mutual Annex office. The amazing nurses watched both of us, RJ with his chemo treatments, and me with my BlackBerry and laptop, writing up our annual report. And last week, I was, like some of the mothers here today, the proud mom of a graduate. RJ received his MBA in marketing from Lynn University in Florida, and most importantly, he is healthy and happy. And next week, we'll cheer for Marissa as she crosses the stage to receive her doctorate from the College of Osteopathic Medicine at the New York Institute of Technology. She was inspired to pursue a career in pediatric medicine to help more kids like her brother get better. So yes, I'm bursting with pride. My kids are great, and yes, that is an extremely biased opinion. But our hearts are a little heavy too. In 2016, we unexpectedly lost Rick, my husband of 32 years, and Marissa and RJ's dad. He was our rock, our cheerleader. He always made us smile, and we were a team. In fact, I know if he were here now, his stories would keep you far more entertained than this speech. Now, you're probably wondering, geez, lady, why are you sharing such personal experiences at a graduate school commencement ceremony? Well, first, I say to you, it's Dr. Parrillo. And second, let me answer your question with a question. As soon-to-be alumni of Bryant University Graduate School, you're extremely well prepared to set strategy and solve problems. You come from all over the world, have served in the military, played Division I sports, earned Beta Gamma Sigma Honor Society distinctions, and now you're going to head off to the corner offices and the boardrooms and the hospital rooms. You're ready to lead strategy across business and taxation, accounting, communications, and medicine. But are you ready for all the other stuff? Like the stuff I just mentioned? How will you handle adversity and adapt when things don't go as planned? Are you ready to walk away if your loved ones needed it? Now, life is unpredictable and messy. As the poet Robert Burns said, the best laid plans of mice and men often go awry. So how will you handle the stuff that doesn't come with instructions? These are not easy questions, and they're certainly not questions I ever thought I needed to think about. And undoubtedly, some of you have already faced challenges. For me, I've come to appreciate 3 anchors that I know for certain have helped me navigate the stuff that doesn't come with instructions. First, I have a job in an industry I love. Please try to do the same. And for me, that industry is insurance. Yeah, it's true. I love it. I know it's weird. And yes, it's also true that in 1977, if you told me I'd be standing here extolling my passion for insurance years later, I would have thought you were nuts. Because 41 years ago, when I started in this business, I wouldn't have put the words passion and insurance in the same sentence. I was passionate about my family, my faith, maybe sports, depending upon the team, Gold Bulldogs, and definitely a great pair of shoes, but insurance, not really. Truthfully, as a senior in college, I had no idea what I wanted to be when I grew up. I pictured myself having a desk, a phone, a calculator, and a bunch of papers to shuffle. And my internship at Providence Mutual was fairly typical. Toward the end of the summer, I landed in the underwriting department, and it was a pretty good deal. I had a desk, a phone, a calculator, and something I never imagined, an inbox for all those papers. And learning about the underwriting process and business operations, loss control, and risk analysis was fascinating to me. Soon I started to think of this as a career, not just a job. So let's fast forward again to the year 2000. I was Senior Vice President of Underwriting and Marketing, the number 2 position in the company, and loving it. It was also the year our President and CEO decided to retire. He asked if I had any aspirations to be the next leader of the company. And my quick answer was, no, I'm good. My more thoughtful answer, a few weeks later, was, yeah, okay, let's do this. Before I knew it, a national search was underway, and soon I was a finalist. The experience was frightening and exhilarating. I knew I could manage the company, but did I possess the vision, the strategic focus, the ability, and most importantly, the desire to be number one? Well, 18 years later, I think it's fair to say it worked out. And then this leads me to my second point. Just as important as finding a job you love is being passionate about your company and its mission. In 1800, a group of leading citizens in Providence, you may recognize some of their names, John Nicholas Brown, Moses Brown, Samuel Slater. They got together and made a commitment to each other based on a model developed by Benjamin Franklin. They created the Providence Mutual to support each other financially in times of need, in the face of disaster. This mutual company model, which we still embrace today, has expanded well beyond fire protection, and for us, beyond the state of Rhode Island. Our mission then and now is to offer financial security to our policyholders. We assure them we will be there when they need us. And 218 years later, we are still keeping our promises to protect each other. It's just what we do. As you may know, the insurance industry is part of the financial services sector and is a major driver of economic activity. We have about 2.6 million employed nationwide and have a total annual revenue of over $1 trillion. But we're much more than a collection of financial transactions. Protecting our policyholders is what matters to us most and has been the directive of mutual insurers for centuries. And to put it more bluntly, you can't live without us. Think about it. You can't drive a car, own a home, or open a business without insurance. And the lists of products and eventualities to insure is growing every year, and certainly growing well beyond anything our founders imagined back in 1800. Cybersecurity, self-driving cars, smart homes, even tourists in space. Innovation is happening all around us, and so is the need to insure it. So this gig is a lot more than just sales, underwriting, and claims. Now, the insurance industry is comprised of people with backgrounds in finance, law, technology, engineering, medicine, meteorology, government relations, and even a little mystical crystal ball gazing by our actuaries to see if they can predict future outcomes. And our industry craves fresh talent like yourselves, so to be open-minded and explore your interest in our industry. So if your path is still uncertain, I encourage you, think about insurance. So it started as just a job, ended up being my life's mission, being there for people when they need you most. Which brings me to my third point. You must find people who will be there for you when you need it most. For you, it's probably the people here today cheering you on, your family and friends. These are the people who were there for you when you couldn't create one more PowerPoint slide or take one more exam. So let's give them another hand. Thank you. For me, I was blessed to have an incredibly supportive family, especially my husband, Rick. After a successful career with the Rhode Island State Police, and no, I did not marry him to get out of speeding tickets, he became the person who kept our life together. He was a proverbial soccer dad. He made dinner, and the kids said he was a much better cook than I, and he traveled with me on my numerous business trips, and he's the reason I'm standing here right now. You cannot be a successful leader without support, without knowing how to ask for help to navigate the stuff that doesn't have instructions. And I'm equally lucky to have Marissa and RJ and the 100 employees of Providence Mutual, who are my second family. I am privileged to work with them, but even more honored to call them friends. Though over 40 years the faces change, the camaraderie and support has not. So let's go back in time again to 1977. When it came time to transition from being an intern to a full-time employee, I noticed a posting for an underwriter, and I thought, why not? I was going to need a job soon. The people there were nice. The work seemed interesting. and I had my own desk and pile of papers. One problem, however, back then, only men were considered for an underwriting position. There were no instructions for hiring a woman. Now, most women in the insurance business held administrative or clerical positions, and female underwriters were virtually non-existent. But there were leaders at the Providence Mutual who believed in me, and I knew I could do the work. Without their support and advocacy, I may not have found my life's passion. But even with this support, it was made clear hiring a woman was a risk. And as a result, I worked a little bit harder to build credibility. And ladies, while we've come a long way, there are still obstacles to overcome. Fear or not, this is still definitely an area without instructions. So promise me, if you see a young Sandy with potential and a little bit of moxie, give her a second look, mentor her. Someday, she just may lead a company and earn an honorary degree. I have so many stories of support and encouragement like this from my work family, and they're such an important part of who I am. And every major milestone in my life is shared with them. Can you guess, as a newborn, where Marissa's first stop was after leaving Women and Infants Hospital? The boardroom, of course. We plopped her infant seat right in the middle of the board table for everyone to come and meet the latest addition to the Providence Mutual family. And more recently, with the significant loss of Rick, my work family has been an incredible source of strength. I look at colleagues who have endured loss of their own and think, if they can keep moving, then so can I. And having their support through all these experiences is the unwritten, yet most important part of the Providence Mutual benefits package. And some of these wonderful people have joined me today. I can never thank them enough for standing by me and helping me navigate all the stuff that doesn't come with instructions. I keep mentioning these missing instructions, so in lieu of them, I've developed a personal set of axioms. We'll take it from the CEO of a 218-year-old company. The diploma you're about to receive will mean little if you first don't recognize that the world changes fast. The only thing that remains the same all these centuries later is our mission to help people. It has endured. And given the pace of business today, I urge you to find time to step back and focus on the type of leader you want to be. My style encourages coworkers to share their ideas, and I try to respond by asking additional questions and offering alternatives for consideration and support for their decision. As a leader, it's important to take responsibility when things goes wrong, because I guarantee you're going to make a bad decision at some point. Just live up to it and move on. Conversely, when things go right, make sure you share the credit with others. You may provide the instructions, but it's your team who gets the job done. And as the leader, many of your decisions will not be easy. Always consider the impact on others. If I'm struggling with a decision, I stop to reflect on a couple of questions. What would my family think? And can it stand both public and private scrutiny? And remember your reputation. Protect it fervently. It defines you, and by association, your company. It's also important to lead beyond your company. Get involved in your professional organizations, your community. It's no longer enough to worry about the papers or now emails in your inbox. For you, and by extension your company and your industry, to be successful, you must need to be one of its fiercest advocates, understand the issues, and work to influence the decisions being made. And do this with optimism, positivity, and happiness. It's absolutely contagious. And lastly, always remember to say thank you and offer recognition. And more importantly, make it memorable. Try to resist texting and close your email. And yes, Ron, pick up your pen. There is nothing more meaningful than a handwritten note. I know, I have a drawer full of them from colleagues, friends, and family, and I cherish every single one. I'm guessing you'll remember very little about what I said today, but that's okay. But I do hope you remember how you feel right now. Proud, optimistic, ready to take on the world. You have earned every bit of that feeling. So with that in mind, I wish you the best of luck in finding a job you love with a company and mission you are passionate about. And may you do this with the unwavering support of family, friends, and coworkers, especially when it comes to navigating the challenges that don't come with instructions. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Dr. Parrillo, for your thoughtful, heartfelt, and insightful remarks, and for your inspirational leadership, and perhaps even pioneering leadership for women. Provost Glenn Salmacy, Juris Doctorate LLM, will now present the candidates for degrees in course. Candidates will be hooded by Dr. Madan Anabajola, the Dean of the College of Business, and Dr. Brad Martin, the Dean of the College of Arts and Science.
Thank you, President Makeley. Will the candidates for the degrees of Master of Arts in Communication, Master of Business Administration, Master of Professional Accountancy, and Master of Science in Taxation please stand?
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the State of Rhode Island and the Board of Trustees of Bryant University, and with the approval of the faculty, I hereby confer upon those who have been certified the degrees of Master of Arts in Communication, Master of Business Administration, Master of Professional Accountancy, and Master of Science in Taxation, and welcome you into the community of scholars.
To welcome our new alumni from other cultures, graduates from foreign countries and cultures are invited to exchange their native flags with President Makeley. Will the candidates please come forward? Please hold your applause until each category has been completed.
Julia Reed Kokoza. Yuran Dong. Alexander Miles Evans. Brittini Fisher. Shannon N. Foglia.
Well done.
Quinn Marie Dominica Massaroni. Shelley M. Moniz. Alexa Marie Parisi. Brianna Marie Trefiro.
Ludmila Absil.
Excuse me. I'm pleased to present the candidates for the degree of Master of Business Administration.
Ludmila Absil. Amanda S. Balassi. Ashley Lynn Barubi. Nicholas S. Ranch. Cameron James Burke. Justin Robert Ronson. Kelsey Marie Chartet. Emily Taylor Columbus. Hannah Therese Crawford. Megan L. Delaney. Corey Blair DiPaolo. Michael Elliott Drake. Ross David Edwards. Jasmine E. Estrada. Molly Marion Funk. Daniela N. Gilmet. Shipra Gupta. Jared Hyam Hartstein. Max W. Karsak. Timothy Michael Laffin. Jennifer L. Larossi. Mark Lenz. Kenneth Luke Massa. Kathleen M. Miller. Shane E. Moorhead. Gary C. Morano. Matthew Charles Murray. Connor Patrick O'Sullivan. James Satoshi Paganelli. Alexandra Rose Page. Allison M. Perella. Stephen McWall Paterno. William Michael Pettit. Corey James Pires. Michelle Alexis Reyes. Mallory Elizabeth Rousseau. Rodrigo Saprosa Ruby. Alec F. Schubeth. John Richard Roberts. Megan Sewell. Albert James Shallow IV and company. Charles Thompson South. Matthew A. Storty. John Bradley Templeman. Krista Lynn Thomas. Charles Matthew Westcott. Daniela Leon Wood.
I am pleased to present the candidates for the degree of Master of Professional Accountancy and Master of Science in Taxation.
Justin Anthony Beaulieu. John Dandeep S. Bandari. Dylan T. Chicoine. Sarah Marie DePau. Emily Brooke Faber. Sarah Elizabeth Ferreira. Elizabeth Catherine Grammis. Ryan Robert Hitchcock. Kai Chi Ho. Nicholas Dominic Imbriglio. Austin Robert Kelson. Brianna Nicole Durin. Midori Ann Knowles. Mary Elizabeth Korotsky. Kyle Koziel. Kadong Lee. William J. Landolfi. Mary Mei Yi Mak. Kayla N. McRail. Jenna Marie Medina. Rebecca R. Nunez. Daniel John Parker. David G. Pepin. Gabrielle Nicole Rinaldi. Ryan John Scripter. Sarah Marissa Stokowski. Kayla Ann Shagru. William Peter Thompson. Caitlin Marie Toomey. James Robert Vance. Benjamin Francis Wilkinson.
It is my honor and privilege to introduce the recipients of the MST degree, Master of Science in Taxation, excuse me. Please hold your applause until we read 3 names, then applause with vim and vigor. Jamie E. Foster. Brandon M. Salk. Joseph Anthony Sheehan. Congratulations.
Congratulations to all of you in the class of 2018. All of us in the Bryant family take great pride in knowing that you have achieved this great goal of your life. With this comes added responsibility. Mr. Jay Weinberg, class of 1985, President of the Bryant University National Alumni Council, an outstanding alumnus of Bryant University, will now bring you greetings from the Alumni Association. Jay?
Thank you. On behalf of the Bryant University Alumni Association, I am proud to welcome you to the university's global network of over 50,000 alumni. Congratulations on all you have done to reach this moment. Today's commencement acknowledges your dedication to advanced learning and professional achievement. Please know that we wish you every success as you go on to apply what you have learned here and put your talents to work. You will leave here not just with a degree, but with a lifelong community. I encourage you to stay connected with one another and explore opportunities to share your expertise back here at Bryant in a way that aligns with your interests. You will have a profound ability to inspire students by serving as a mentor, offering internships, volunteering with admission, outreach, and career development programs. Our global alumni network can be an asset to you as you pursue personal and professional opportunities. Maintain your Bryant ties through alumni events on campus and reunions near you. And please register online, keep your contact information up to date, and share with us stories of your inevitable success. In turn, we will keep you informed of the good news generated by the Bryant community. Finally, the identity and reputation of Bryant is a reflection of the success of its alumni. You will be outstanding ambassadors for the university as you attain your professional and personal goals. You will have many opportunities to continue making friends as a Bryant graduate program alumni. Remember, life is more than profits. It's about following your passion, about fulfilling your potential, and it's about the people you meet. So stay connected. We are proud of your hard work and are eager to celebrate with you as friends, peers, and fellow alumni. Again, congratulations to you, the Bryant University graduate class of 2018. Go Bulldogs!
Thank you, Jay. Father Robert Marciano, Bryant University Catholic chaplain, will now come forward to offer the benediction.
Let us pray. Good and gracious God, who gave us this great nation and fashioned it between the seas, as we finish these commencement ceremonies, we offer our final word of thanks to you, the giver of all good gifts. May this day and all the days ahead bring happiness and much success to the men and women who have crossed this stage today. We at Bryant are better because of their days with us here. Now may the world to which they go be better and brighter because of each of them. For we make this prayer, Heavenly Father, ever proud to be one nation under you, our God, forever and ever. Amen.
We thank you, Father and Rabbi, for the beautiful weather this afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the graduate school class of 2018 of Bryant University. Congratulations. Chairman Conity will now adjourn these ceremonies. Chairman Conity.
This is the part you've been waiting for. These exercises are concluded. Congratulations.